Hey guys, I'm going to show you a little trick on how to cut the cord. Maybe save you some money. So as you can see, my TV is it's a smart TV, but it's an older smart TV. It's a very old smart TV actually. So I set up so antenna in. I'm going to auto program and digital only because there's no such thing as an analog channel anymore. So yeah, I ain't got to do that. Let it go through its thing. This takes a little bit, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably fast forward through all this.
Alright guys, a couple of mentions that I'm going to do here is I research the crap out of everything. Doesn't mean I make the right choices on anything, but as Mrs. Large knows, before I buy anything I research a ton of it. So I did a lot of research with the Ultimate Antenna on YouTube. If you guys want, I almost built one, but after, as you'll see after this, there's a reason why I didn't. But if you want to build yourself an ultimate antenna, look up Danny S. Hodges and ultimate antenna on YouTube. He'll show you how to make it. He's funny too. I'm not going to post where to find it. Look it up yourselves. Because he doesn't post for me, so I'm not going to post for him. But I will give him an honorable mention because I watched a few of his videos, and I almost built one, and it wasn't worth it for me to build one, as you can see a little bit later. But again, it was Danny S. Hodges, and you know, as this is still going through, you can see these, they're picking up 25 channels, and after doing this video, I actually picked up a couple of more. I tweaked the antenna due northeast, and what I did use is AntennaWeb.net and tvfool.com. So those are two websites that I did use. Again, AntennaWeb.net and tvfool.com. So I used those couple of channels to figure out where the towers were so I can point the antennas in the right direction. And if you guys are using that, it'll plug in all your information and get you pointed in the right direction. But yeah, all said and told, I think I spent a grand total of $84 to get all this. So less than a month's worth of cable, and I'm pretty sure we're going to cut the cable and as soon as they piss me off. So back to the video.
So as you saw, it picked up quite a few channels. It picked up 39 channels. These are all Boston's channels. Those are Boston, Providence, Boston, Providence. You know, as you can see, there's a few duplicates. Of course, the way they have channels lined up nowadays. Providence, Boston, all Boston. That's Providence. Used to watch Creature Double Feature on this one, for those who are old enough. So 39 channels. So I'm going to click apply. You know, these are the Boston stations. Clear as can be. Dr. Phil, don't care. Providence stations. Providence stations. All clear. Providence stations. Boston station. Providence.
You know what I realized after is it takes a little while for the TV to actually pick up the station. So I promise you the channels are there, and I apologize for the humming in the background. That's my pellet stove. So yeah, the channels are there. I just should have let it tune it a little bit more.
So yeah, some Providence stations, some Boston stations. Seems to be pretty good. Now let me show you what I had to do to get this. Alright, so we're up in the attic, as you can tell. And look at that. That is pointed a little northeast. So hopefully the light gets better. You can see that. It's a Clearstream. I bought this because by the time I finagled and hacked one together, it was just cheaper to buy it. And if it didn't work, hey, I would have returned it. But this is pointed a little bit towards Boston. Actually, if I do that, now it's pointing more towards Boston. And what I did is I repurposed some of the cable from Cox Cable. And this is an old antenna that I used to have on the boat. And this is a bent up grid that I got from work. So this is an antenna that I got from work that I got from work. This is an old antenna that I used to have on top of the boat so the kids could watch TV on the boat, pre-digital. And that's it. So everything is spliced into this thing. It's not even a combiner, it's a splitter. And then this wire goes into the repurposed things. So this was off of BJ's. It was like $79. Figured by the time I built one, it was going to cost me, you know, 50, 60 bucks anyway. So what's the point? And that was literally like 10 bucks, I don't know, 15 years ago, and it still works. And the rest of the shit is just repurposed. You know, put it into that. Down in the basement, I got more of a splitter. It goes into a couple of TVs, and it works great. So we are on the way to saving about $110 a month. I don't know, guys. Save $110 a month. Repurpose your wire. Like this right here. This splitter, you can get them for like $2 or $3, but again, I repurposed it from what the cable company left behind. And yeah, that one's like angled towards Providence, and this one right here is angled towards Boston. Right after it, see if it There we go. It's an Antennas Direct. It's small, it's tiny. This thing's only about maybe 18 inches tall, 24 inches apart, and it's inside. And these are all the channels that are available locally anyway, because they're not, none of these channels, there's no more channels other than this in the Boston, Providence area. So hopefully this saves you some money. Gives you some ideas. Like I said, I bought that because, you know, by the time you buy amplifiers, this, that, the other thing, cables, wire, it's going to cost me $50. So for an extra $30, I bought it. If it didn't work, I would have just returned it. You know, once you used all the raw materials, you can't return those. So for me, this worked, and it's getting me one step closer to cutting the cord, saving $110. So, as always, guys, salute to the troops. Please recycle, reuse. Get it? Recycle, reuse. And peace and love, folks. Peace out.